There it is. Let's turn that off. Oh, Dogson, you're the first one.
You got there faster than I did.
You look at what he said in the chat. Oh my goodness. What up? What up, Tyler? What up, Leo? What up, Nico? What up, Giganotosaurus? What up, Bumpy, the Ankylosaurus? What up, Dino Guy? Wait, I need to go on. That's top chat. I need live chat, don't I? There we go. What's up, the Dino Man? Hey, hello, Mike. Good to see you. Hello, random stuff with dinos. Yeah, weirdly, you're the first one. Welcome, welcome. On a bus in Virginia. Well, safe trip. Yeah, even though I typed second in the chat. You came in third place? Oh, well, you're still a podium finish. How is everybody doing? Got 22 people. Oh, it's gone down to 19. Ah, guess I'm boring. Hello, the sculptor dinosaur. Hello, hello. Yeah, hello, Mike. It's good to see you in person finally after all these years. We went to DinoCon in the weekend and met loads of cool people. That's my elbow, by the way. Really, really incredible, talented people. Got to meet the Darren Naish in person, and I gave him a gift. He told me to get a stall next year as a vendor, which we'll do. We'll be there. We'll be selling all the dinosaur figures. Hello. Oh no, I already said Leo. Hello, Dennis. Huh? Yeah, we got 21 people again. Okay, that's not bad. Right, so how is everyone doing? It's been, when was the last time we streamed?
5 days.
5 days ago. It's not even a week. I am spoiling you with the streams. Be running out of questions to ask. But no worries, we can talk about anything and everything. Talk about pizzas again. Talk about other foods. Talk about tacos. Okay, right.
And Dennis is asking for a face reveal. If you'd just been on Instagram, you would have seen.
Yeah, if you want my face, it's on Instagram. I put a post up with all the pictures of DinoCon, all the stuff that we bought there. And the next slide is a picture of me and Darren. No, we've got... Hey, you said you weren't donating. Duped. Just a quick donation mistake. Unfortunately, just... yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Rap got the parcel. That's what you get. If you donate money, you get a parcel from Marco Mix as a thank you. If you don't donate ridiculous amounts of money, which is insane. Thanks again, Raptic. So I just can't get over how generous and kind you are. And I sent you the parcel as a thank you, and now you said, no, I'm sending you something back. So it's going to be a war.
It says, hey Marco, it's Martin. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, hello Martin. Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. I got the San Diego Comic-Con Rex. I've been struggling to start a video on it because I'm so scared about what to say. I went on other people's reviews just to see... Hey, that's my elbow again. Just to see people's general points of views, to see what I could say and what I shouldn't say, really, because I don't want to dump on it too much. I saw Bradley's video and I thought that was just everything he said was in that video was just so spot on. I don't feel like I should make a video because his is that perfect. So I'll probably be taking inspiration from his and just sort of repeating a bit of what he said and peppering in a bit of my points of views, a bit of my point of view in it. But yeah, I've got it, and it's still in the box. I should open it at some point.
Martin says Bradley's review's been the best so far.
Bradley's review is the
'cause
best,
it's
isn't
savage.
it? Yeah. It's savage, yeah, but it's like he's saying he's right though. He's right. You know.
Bradley is here, by the way.
Oh, hi Bradley.
And so's Mooney.
Oh, hi Mooney.
Take it easy, Mooney.
Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. But yeah, he savage, yeah and no, because he is right at the end of the day, and he opened the video with a huge disclaimer in the beginning and giving a history about the lion and everything, and he's done that so well that I couldn't put it in better words myself. So Bradley, with your permission, I would like to sort of summarize a bit of what you said, because it's just so you know, spot on. So yeah, I sculpted this. I saw in the chat. Actually, I'll show you. I think last time, did I show you my 3D models?
You showed the Rex. You didn't.
Oh, okay. Right. So this is the Spino. Sorry for the reflection. Just gonna check on my screen if it seems all right. Maybe like that's okay, probably. Yeah, this is the Spino I sculpted. That's what it looks like 3D, and that's what it looks like printed. Yeah, the printer managed to pick up a lot of the detail in there on the scales on the head. You can't really see them because of the camera, but they should be there.
Oh, Mooney.
No, don't donate. What are you talking about? Mooney, please. Let me see the details. There you go. You can see all the details. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a full body model. So, you know, the details, I'm kind of limited with the amount of details I can put before the app starts crashing. Right now we have a resolution of, are you going to tell me? Oh, it's that one. 1865. It goes up to 3000, but see, it's the numbers red there. It starts to go a bit orange around the 700, and that's telling you you should be careful because your app might crash, might not have enough RAM. But yeah, if I want to make an ultra detailed model, I'd have to split the parts. So I'd have to split the tail, split the legs, split the arms and head and sail, and have each one of those parts as their own model. So I can then like make that just the head like 2000. That's a bit much actually. Just the head like 1500, and then just the neck 1500, just the arm 1500. They'd still all be the same resolution, but you know, I can put a lot more detail in there, which is how I've done a lot of the other things. But yeah, that's, I don't know what I'm saying, I'm waffling. Might as well show you this as well. This is a Hammond Collection Giganotosaurus replacement head test that I've been doing with Nate. I sent it over to him, and as you can see, it can actually see in front of its face, in front of, you know, you can use his eyes properly. Bye bye Raptexo, see you later. And yeah, it's got separate pieces and all of that. It's got its own articulation. The tongue isn't articulated on this. We're just testing out what we can do. Obviously we want to keep the prices quite not ridiculous either. I sculpted this and I sent it over to Nate. He's fitting it on. He's adjusting it, modifying it so it actually fits onto the Giga Hammond Collection Giga. Yeah. Robert, help. So today, the plan is to paint this like this, or like that. It should be the same one. This one's a bit more saturated. So I've been looking a little bit at the picture to get, you know, an idea of what to make it look like. I really like the more sort of reddy orange bit right there. No, why are you donating again? You saved that money. Thank you. How's that red sculpt of yours going on? Any updates? The Rex sculpt, what, the Rebirth one? I've always got Rex sculpts in the work. The Rebirth one is here. There it is. And it's sort of okay at the moment. It's not super highly detailed because, again, it's all one piece. But this is what I could suss out with all the reference that is available right now. But once I actually get the digital download, and maybe there's some more media coming out with some more reference, I'll tweak it up a bit and make it a bit more accurate. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. And we did print it last time and paint it as well.
People are saying, not highly detailed, it looks real.
No, but like compared to like what Jurassic Justin does and all of that, it's got really soft detail. But yeah, last time we painted this, which is the printed version of that model that I just showed you. And today we're gonna paint this one. So as I was saying, I was looking at this. It's a bit more saturated. It's got some orange on the sail, and then the rest of it is like a dark brown mixed with some greens as well. Like there's a bunch of green right there on the back. If you can see it, there's another picture here. There's a bit more green here. It's a bit strange. Like it's just a patch of green right there. I'm gonna try and blend it in a bit better. But yeah, man, I really like this revised Spino design they went in the film. They went with in the film eventually, because they added the crest compared to the first design they did, which is what Mattel used as their Spino's head sculpt. It didn't have that crest. And they gave it a bigger thumb claw, which again Mattel's one didn't have, but the body of the Mattel one is their own sculpt. It's not the CGI model. But they used reference, and the first version of the Spinosaur had a bit of a shorter neck, didn't have the crest. Oops, didn't have that crest. It had these two small ones, and it didn't have a bigger thumb claw. And is
Stella just donated $5.
What is going on? Thank you, Stella. Oh, thank you so much. Love your stuff. Oh, thank you. You're all too kind. You really are. You really are such wonderful people. Yeah, you don't have to donate anything. Don't donate anything. We're all here for a good time. I'm not doing it for money, but I appreciate anything and everything. I really do. How are you guys today? We're good. Thanks, Lorana. Starting donos already, yeah.
Really saying Rebirth Spino with Chaos Effect colors.
Oh, yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah, it could be fun. So yeah, and what I really like about this design is that they went ahead and gave it some actual like really nice detail to it, like this crocodilian scaling on the arm. I love that. I really love that little detail there. And they gave it webbed feet as well, which I did on mine too. I tried to give it the crocodilian scales on the arm too. I'm not sure if that actually came out printed because it is quite small detail, but we'll have a look. But I'll show you my sculpt again just to see that it is there. There it is. It's there. And that's the webbed feet. So yeah, we've got, it looks like the black stripes on the sail are the same color on the body, so we're gonna sort of mix that we're gonna probably mix the orange and yellow first, and then go over it with a darker color. Then we have a counter shading on the belly, which is like a tan-ish. But yeah, I think this is one of the darker Spino designs in the film. But yeah, we'll try and replicate this and see how it goes.
You've had a few compliments for your Jurassic Park t-shirt because I can see your reflection.
You can... Thank you.
You can see your face a little bit, but
Oh, it doesn't matter. If you want to see my face, you can go on Instagram. Okay, so let's give it a go. Let's get my paint out. There we go. Sorry for the noise. As you might know already, I like to work with primary colors. I like to mix my own colors. I don't use pre-mixed ones. I might change in the future, we'll see, but it's just easier and cheaper for me to do this. And I feel like I've got a bit more control over what colors I actually mix. Okay, there's some white right there. Some yellow. Oh, that's a bit much actually. Oops. Talk about cheaper, I'm wasting paint. Yep. And some black here. We can learn color theory together. So I've got my cup of water, Dogson. Oh, hello, she-wolf. Welcome, welcome. Actually, should I have this here? I don't want it to get ruined. I'm going to put it on the side. Also, I have gotten this from Vinted. It's a very cheap T-Rex toy. But I saw it at Smith's Toys for £10. And I thought, you know what? This has actually got some alright proportions. How about I buy this?
Just donated $7.
Brent, what? Thank you. I know I donate all the time. Don't hate me. Just a random question this time. Do you like any kind of anime? Or have you watched anime? I've never really been a fan of anime. I'll be honest. Just personal preference, I guess. But I did grow up with a lot of, like, my mum didn't want me to watch certain things. So my mum didn't like anime, so she didn't let me watch anime. My mum didn't like Star Wars, so she didn't let me watch Star Wars. I watched Star Wars. My first time I watched it was in 2015 when I moved over here and I went to uni. So yeah, a lot of that stuff I didn't really watch. I remember though occasionally popping on the TV Digimon, which I enjoyed the first season. And that's pretty much it. Then we Sora and I bought some Pokemon DVDs and we watched a bunch of those and I love them. Really love the Pokemon DVDs. Like Pokemon 2000, was it 2000? Yeah. Really enjoyed those. But anime in general, I'm not a huge fan on the style, but you know, it's just personal preference. But I still really enjoy it anyway. But yeah, you don't hate me because I said that. What kind of parents never let you watch Star Wars? Well, you know, it's just parents, isn't it? You know, it's just how it is. It's not like, don't watch it. It was more like, oh, you don't want to watch that. And I never questioned it because it's my parents, you know. But then I made her watch Star Wars The Force Awakens and she enjoyed it. So I don't know. She wasn't like aggressive about it at all. The thing is, I never really had Star Wars come up in the conversation before. That's why we never really saw it. But like it was on TV and once and she said, nah, I'm not watching that. You don't need to watch that. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, why? Oh, it's silly. There's aliens in it and stuff. It's silly. But I did have loads of friends that had like toy lightsabers and stuff, and you know the toys that came with the cereal packets, and And there was like the toy lightsabers and that. I liked collecting those, even though I didn't know what it was from. Can we get a close-up of the Spino? Yeah, it's... I'm not sure you could see much, though, because camera-wise... that's about as a best close-up you could have, probably. Yeah. I removed all the supports that I could see. I might have missed one, like there. I just saw one. Right there. There we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I found this, and I thought the proportions were okay. Found it on at Smith's. Didn't want to spend £10 on it, so I thought, you know what? It'll pop up on Vinted eventually, because Vinted's got loads of stuff. Came across this on Vinted for, what was it, £3? So I got it. Came today. Didn't come today. What am I saying? Came the other day. And I wanna, well, first of all, fix a bit of the texture, remove all these knobbly bits, resculpt the head, and turn this into Ember. I just really like the size of it. No, not again! Stop it! Thank you. How's that raptor bust you printed coming along, by the way? I remember you mentioned that you're going to paint that too. Yeah, I was going to paint that. I'm still debating whether or not to paint it on a stream or in a video. If I do it on a stream, that'll be saved as footage anyway, and I can turn that into a video, which I've been thinking about doing that for this T-Rex anyway. Turning that into a video as well. So I guess I could live stream it. Since we'll be done with this one today, maybe I could paint this the next time and figure out the Rebirth Raptor paintwork together and how to paint that live, as we will do with this one. It's all a bit of an experiment. Play the, what's it called? The bottle game. Spin the bottle. Yeah, we figure out how to paint this together, and then I'll make a video on it. Does that sound like a deal? Does that sound like a good idea? Should we do a poll? Yeah, let's do a poll. Why not? Let's have some fun. Start a poll. There we go. There's a Q&A function in there, by the way. Paint raptor bust live stream or video. Hey, welcome Nate. I just showed them a little sneak peek of the replacement, the Giga replacement head. The Giga replacement head on the file, like on my iPad. And yeah, I've done a poll. The poll is, for those who have just joined, Nate, should I paint this on a live stream and then maybe make a video later on? Or should I just do a video on painting this? This is going to be painted like the Rebirth Raptor. Let's not wait for our paint to dry. Let's start painting, shall we? Sorry, I just knocked the camera. Okay, so we want to do that orangey yellow, don't we? And I wanted it to be based on that. So we're going to start with like a yellowy orange. And then we're going to add a bit more of a red tint towards the edges. So let's mix this color in a bit. If I do just straight yellow, see, it's not really that pigmented. So I like to add a tiny bit of white in there, just so it covers the, like it's got a little bit more pigment in there. It covers the base model a bit better. So add a tiny bit of red in there. And I think this is an alright base, and maybe a tiny bit more red. Yeah, that should be okay. What are you typing? Yeah. And here we go. Here we start. I'm going to do it a bit on the rest of the body as well, just a little bit on the back, just so we can blend it in properly. Yeah.
Someone asked if we were going to get the man-made T-Rex.
Oh man, I'd love to. I'd love to get that Rex. Gotta be careful about what we do with our money though. Like the Mattel stuff, yeah, I can get that sent over by Martin, bless him. I don't expect him to, obviously.
We just got another donation.
We got...
Well.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Edsel. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Sorry, can't stay for the video. Go ahead for dinner. Wishing you well. Yeah, you take care. Take care. Thank you so much.
I think I've broken it on my screen. I've tapped the like on the thing, and it's just permanently flickering.
Oh.
I broke it on my end. I did like it. It was. It just keeps going on and off.
Oops.
It keeps going 7-2, 7-2, 5-2, 7-2, 3-2.
Look, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather you donate. If you really want to donate something, go on my Patreon and donate there, because that means you can get something a little bit back for your money. You get a little bit more value out of your money because you can unlock behind the scenes and stuff like that for the rubber saws and other projects. But another thing is that YouTube takes 30% off of every donation, which is mad. You'd think that a donation would go straight to the creator that you want to support, but no. Can you hear some scraping in the background? That is the cat taking a poo.
Sure times it nicely.
Yeah. So if you really fancy donating, which no one's expecting you to, I don't expect you to donate at all. If you really want to, I recommend doing it on Patreon. You can find all my links in the description. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable knowing that YouTube takes a percentage out of that, like a pretty big percentage, out of your generosity. You know, it's just not fair, I think. So if you really want to donate, consider Patreon. Again, no one's forcing you to. I really appreciate anything and everything. Your kindness is ridiculous, and I appreciate it. Okay, so we've done a bit of that yellow. I think we can go ahead and add a bit more of that orange and red.
Everyone's horrified by YouTube.
Yeah, I was horrified too. That was that first live stream that we did. Not the first live stream we did, but the one where everyone went a bit donation crazy. I was like, wow, you guys. And then you know, I was checking the total, and it said, oh, by the way, by YouTube, we're taking 30% off of each donation. It's like, what? For what reason? For hosting it? Really? But you're already hosting the stream. Why are you taking that much? So you literally can't say anything. You can't complain to YouTube about it, because like, even if you do manage to get to a human, they'll just say, so go stream somewhere else. And we thought, you know what? Let's have a look at Twitch then. Maybe they've got better prices. Better, like, maybe they're a bit more fair. Turns out Twitch was doing 30% or whatever. And then they thought, you know what? Let's do 50%. So they would take half off of each donation from everyone. And then people were really upset about it, and they went back to 30%. So yeah, Twitch isn't any better. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I don't want to sound entitled or anything, but it is a bit ridiculous for YouTube to take that's big of a cut from people's generosity.
Apparently they also do it for channel members as well.
Oh my goodness, really? I guess it's because it's handy to have it all in one place instead of having to go to Patreon and do all that, you know. But still, it is a bit dishonest, I think. Do you guys agree? We're not going to get any donations after this, which is okay.
No, it's like, nobody wants to support capitalism. No, this good day and
30%. See, no YouTuber will say that. Because they like money too much. But I just want it to be fair for you guys. Says the guy that expects a ton of money from his rubber saws and stuff. But, you know, have to pay for my work somehow.
Bradley just mentioned, do you remember when Etsy sent out that email being like, it's been a great year, we're going to charge you more?
Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, so back in, when was it? 2023-ish. I think we were still in Watford when we got that, so 2022, 2023. Yeah, around that time. Around Christmas time, I think. We get an email from Etsy saying, you know, because of you incredible creative people and you deciding to use the platform, we've done record profits. And I kid you not, they worded it like this. And because of that, we are taking a higher percentage off of you guys. Like, what? How does that make sense? How does that make any sense? Just corporate greed, that's just proof of it. If you needed proof. You know. And people still defend corporate greed. It's ridiculous. Blind, I tell you, the blind. I'm gonna have YouTube come in and end the stream because they don't approve of what I'm saying. Okay, so I think we've done a nice sort of gradient. That's the word, a gradient for the sail. What do you think? This, you know, kind of reminds me a little bit, this gradient, of the Kenner box art background. Just put the trees in and...
Yeah, people are saying it looks nice.
Oh, thank you. We're just going to have to cover it all up. No, we're not covering it all up. See, in these renders, you can't really see much of the neck. You can see a bit there, and there's no orange on the neck there at all. So we've got to keep that in mind. Okay, I think now we can mix the darker base color. Just blending it in a little bit more, actually. There we go. Yeah, there's fear of donation. No one's going to donate anymore.
Right, who's donated?
Oh, he's kidding. Marco, can you put Marcus in frame? Yes, yes, I can. You can live in the... Yeah.
Stick him on the side of the...
Robert, help.
You can live on the side of the glass bit.
Yeah, how am I going to have him in frame? Is that like that? Yeah, that should be alright there. If She-Wolf is still here, then she'd appreciate this. Yeah.
Shouted Marcus immediately.
I'm so glad you did that cosplay thing of Marcus. That was incredible.
I kind of wish a spider was these colours. This is a really nice colour.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's a bit chaos theory. Chaos theory, right? Chaos effect.
It's really sunny looking.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and cover it all up.
She-Wolf says, have him sit on the spinal. But then he get covered in pain.
Yeah, maybe not. Alright, so this base color is going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to probably have to do different hues and stuff. So paint the base color on and then paint a little bit of green here and a little bit more brown there. Just to make it look a bit more organic.
Someone says your fiance sounds nice.
My fiance sounds lovely.
You have a fiance?
You eventually.
One day.
This is green, isn't it? That's kind of like it though. Actually, let's add a bit more red, just turn it a bit more into a dirty brown.
Giga Guy asks, do you prefer the Rebirth spinal colours or the JP3 spinal colours?
Colors the JP3 one. I mean, come on, it's Stan Winston. You just gotta have to like that one more, regardless. The JP3 Spino is just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I like these as well. Just because I like one doesn't mean I dislike the other, if that makes sense. Right, so I'm going to paint this completely.
Honest, do you have a date set? A date set for what?
Do we have a date set for what?
Getting engaged? Because that's supposed to be spontaneous. That's not planned.
What, spontaneous? Hey, let's get married today.
Well, engaged, never mind. We're not even at that stage, yeah.
And we'll get married in the month of May. Do, 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 do. I'm tickled pink.
Someone's asking how old you are.
How old am I? Let's see. Should we do a poll? That went quite quick. It's not a poll, is it? Can't really do a poll like that.
You haven't ended the other poll.
Oh yeah, right. 60% end poll. There we go. Live stream it is then. We'll do a live stream and then I might turn it into a video. So the stripe, there's like a thicker stripe here. And then there's a bit that goes like that. And there's a bit of a thicker one here. Doesn't have to be the same.
Right, because we're all worried we're going to get the answer wrong.
Oh, the answer. I don't care if you get the answer wrong. I'm not going to be like, you, how dare you?
Everyone doesn't know how old you are still.
Right, I was born in the 90s. Let's see. Let's see your guesses. Put your guesses down in the chat. I'm genuinely curious how old I sound. Back in my day.
We've got 97, 95, 95. Someone says 34. 98. 29. Obviously, some of these are years and some of these are ages.
Yeah, just put the
age, not the year.
How how old am I?
You don't remember.
I know when I was born. Okay, I know my age.
You're getting 32, 33, 32. Oh, Andy's here.
Oh, hi Andy. What the heck? Hello. Nice to see you. How you doing? How you doing, Andy? Hope things are well. Hope things are swell.
Andy's here. Everybody freeze. All the guessing stopped immediately just to be like, Andy.
Yeah, Andy, how old do you think I am?
Pressure on now. Dodson says he was born 4.54 billion years ago.
Dogson, we got Dogson here.
A lot of people guessing 30 something.
Interesting.
You're getting more my age than your age.
Yeah, Sora's old.
I'm a bit older than you. Someone says 1993 would have been too perfect, right? Not when you were born.
Yeah. It's not 1993.
Andy says, I'm sitting at my daughter's dentist appointment watching a Marco movie while I sit in the waiting room.
Dad of the year!
Well, I'm glad we can entertain you while you're stuck waiting.
I'm just kind of making this up a bit. It kind of just sort of stops here. There's no more stripes happening there. Should probably make this a little bit slimmer. So the fandom have been giving these spinos some names. And turns out the fandom only gave them 3 names when there's 4 spinos, so I don't know which one this one's meant to be. I don't really like the fan names in general. Right, so what's the general consensus for my age then?
Andy says 28.
Mm-hmm.
She-Wolf just says late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Lorana says 28.
Mm-hmm.
Brent says 30.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Raptor says 27.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth says 999 billion.
Yeah, that's correct.
Giga says 30. It was all hovering late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, so late 20s, early 30s is correct, but no one's actually guessed the actual number yet.
Tyler did, I think.
Yeah? Well, don't say that, because they're still guessing.
Tyler now says 28. It's Tyler says 31. 69.
Yeah, that's correct.
29,
I am both
29.
whatever 900 billion and...
Nate says 29. Dennis says 31.
Fascinating. Okay, I was born in 1996. So that makes me...
Someone says 35. You're not 35. You know how old you are?
Yeah, I'm not saying, because I don't want to do the math. No, I'm kidding. No, it's because I want them to actually say it.
So Brent says 28. Golden Raptor says 26. 32, 31. People are still not planning maths.
No, oh.
Answer.
I knew math was hard, but...
30, 29, 31, 27. People aren't good at math.
Yeah, 1996, guys, come on.
0.
And the year is and the year is
34. Yeah, Tyler says, I know he's 3 years older than me, and I turned 26 in September. But Marco's already had his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Lorana's right.
Hey, Lorana, you win. You win.
Everyone's like, hey, maths is hard. She was like, wait, you said the date, never mind. Yeah, it's alright, no one's good at maths. It's fine.
Unless my maths is wrong. I didn't consider that.
As far as we're annoyed, it's fine. Tyler says, Lorana made me second guess myself because she kept saying 28. Because he was the first one to say 29. And I just didn't acknowledge
Yeah, sabotage.
I didn't want to confirm too early.
It is 29, isn't it? Someone quick, get a calculator. Okay, so there's a bit of a stripe here, which doesn't go all the way down. And then there's a thinner stripe here, which is a tiny bit longer. And then it starts becoming like that.
Leo asks what paint you use.
Leo, I use occasionally I just flip-flop between them. I use either ARTEZA or Liquitex. I have some affiliate links in the description for ARTEZA, so if you want some, you can get them from there. But yeah, they're about the same in terms of quality. And I just use primary colors and mix them together myself. We're probably going to go over a bit of the stripes with some more yellow and stuff and orange. I think there's some very slight sort of white contour around the stripes, so we're going to try and do a bit of that later too. I just did a quiet burp because I didn't want to be rude.
Someone asks, are you going to do a background picture with the Rex? I don't understand.
What do you mean by background picture with the Rex?
Someone asks, when are we getting a Rebirth style guide?
Oh, Rebirth style guide, right? So
When it's finished.
I've been toying with the idea, and I've been chatting with a bunch of render people, really talented people like Draco Warrior. Came across a Discord that does renders like that. Really talented guys, just a bunch of really, really talented guys. And got in contact with a person called Argon, who does incredible renders. So we messaged and I said, hey, do you want to work on a style guide? And he's like, yep. A man of very few words, I must say. And he's like, and he's incredible. Like I told him his work is fantastic. They look like official renders. But then, you know, I started to say, oh, maybe you should fix maybe a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I sent them some pictures and they were like, yeah, sure. And then they did it. And I haven't heard from them for like 4 days now. So I'm just really worried I didn't upset them, bless them, with too much like, fix this, fix that. So I really hope I didn't upset them. I'm going to message them again and apologize if I did upset them with my feedback. Because sometimes I can be a little bit like, it's great, but fix this. It's great, but fix that. And it can be a little bit, like, I might come across as a little bit like nitpicky and stuff. So yeah, I really hope I didn't upset them. But they're incredibly talented, really, really incredible people. And this Argon is just crazy good. I think they're on X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it now, sharing some of their work, and my goodness, their stuff looks official.
Walter and Dinosaur.
Oh, hello both of you. Hello Walter. And hello Dino Sculturas. If you don't know who Dino Scultura is, you should follow them straight away on Instagram and YouTube. They do some incredibly hyper-realistic, scientifically accurate dinosaur busts and just sculpts in general. And they're just so pleasing to the eye. You know, they're just incredible. Very, 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 very talented artist. I didn't see your new jacket.
Send a picture.
Yeah, send a picture.
Victor asks,
Elon ruining things in 4K.
Victor asks, Again, we're getting the prehistoric planet style guide.
Yeah, I was on X as well, and I just deleted it because screw that.
Oh, I just deleted it.
Yeah, what was that?
Are we getting a prehistoric planet style guide before season 3? Not before season 3.
Honestly, I don't think it needs it because there's been official pictures made by the concept artists. They're just floating around, or either on DeviantArt or even just on Instagram and stuff. So if you Google it, you'd be able to find official renders of them. So there's no really... See, the style guide was meant for... like it was like a collation of resources, because it's very hard to nail the Jurassic Park designs unless you know exactly where to look and know exactly what to do. So that was the point of the style guides, was just to make a one place sort of thing. But and because it's so hard to find as well, the reference.
Walter just donated $5.
No, Walter, no. Thank you. Support for my main man. Oh, thank you.
Nobody needs to donate. I must
Yeah,
remind you
no
of
need
that.
to donate.
Nobody
I
needs to
appreciate it.
donate.
Thank you so much, though. Thank you. Yeah, mutual admiration, man. Seriously. Yeah, go follow Dino Sculpturas. Do it. Great guy. Great guy. Gosh, imagine how well Dino Sculptura stuff would have done at DinoCon. Models were just flying off the shelves.
Oh yeah, no, he would have. Sorry, my brain took a second to load that. Yeah, no, he would make an absolute fortune at DinoCon.
Yeah. You know, come to the UK.
If I fancy a trip.
Yeah.
Bring a suitcase full of stuff. Giga Guy asks, are you planning to release any other style guides for other like documentaries, like when dinosaurs roamed America or chased by dinosaurs?
I'm not planning to. If other people want to do that, they can do it. You know, it's not just a me project. It's literally a community project. So if there's anyone that knows more about other shows like that, because I never watched When Dinosaurs Roamed America until like 2 weeks ago or something, when one of my patrons recommended it. It's pretty much like an American version of Walking with Dinosaurs, isn't it? But minus the animatronics and puppets.
She was like, come to the UK, say less. Lorana's, me and my dad are planning to also come to the UK. Stella says, we're boarding the plane. They're all coming. Well, Dinocon's not till next year now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, Dinocon just finished. But I really recommend. Honestly, it's worth your time.
If you like dinosaurs, 100%
Yeah, and this was the first one they've ever done. So I can only imagine it getting bigger and bigger and better every time. And you get a chance to meet some really incredibly cool people.
So many cool people, and they're all super nice.
Yeah, everyone's so supportive and creative, and the world needs more of this stuff. And I'm so glad that it's happening right now. It's great. Absolutely fantastic. Okay,
Also,
so we've done
Tyler's
one
mom
side.
is here, so hello.
Oh, hello, Tyler's mum. Should be proud of your son.
She says hello.
Okay, I'm running out of
She
paint.
needs to make a suit to attend Dinocon. There is a cosplay competition as part of Dinocon.
There is, yeah.
So it's worth it.
Yep. Should have your is that She-Wolf?
Yeah.
You showed me someone from your uni doing a dinosaur project. So they should come too.
She says, really, oh my god. She definitely find a way to come to the next one.
Oh yeah. Trying to mix the same color. Gosh, I'm feeling a bit tired already. I haven't really done much. Still recovering from DinoCon. Because it wasn't just DinoCon, it was the whole weekend.
It was DinoCon / exploring Exeter.
Yeah. I had been to Exeter before. I used to go there every summer when I was a child to go and visit my grandma before she moved to near Brighton. And I hadn't been in about 20 years. So going back there for DinoCon, I just said to myself, you know, the fact that I'm going back, I'm just going to have to go and visit Exeter again. I'm just going to have to, because how could I not go there and revisit all the places from my part of my childhood? Because I used to come here every year for about 2 weeks. You know, and when you're a child, everything's so impressionable. You remember places when you're a child. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to. So we did. We spent the next day visiting the places that I've been to, and my goodness, the memories. You know, you don't realize how much of an impact a place could have on you until you go back to it. You know, it's just crazy. Just seeing bits of streets and stuff brought back snapshots of what I was thinking, like while walking down the street when I was 7. Exact same memories came back, and it's just things that you would never have thought you'd remember. It's just things that you would never remember unless you're actually there. And the memories were so strong. I could feel, like I could smell the same smells I smelled back in the day, of the roadworks and all of that happening when I was a kid there. It's just so powerful. It is so incredibly powerful. And I sound like an old fogey talking about, you know, when I was a kid and all that. But it's so true, though. I never really thought about how much of an impact it would have had on me. I am quite sensitive about this stuff anyway, but actually being there was surreal. It was surreal. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced what I'm saying. Going back to a childhood place. And it was extra special for me because it was my holiday destination. So it wasn't, I was never really there for very long. So every time I went there, it was special. And the fact that I had never been back there for about 20 years made it even more special, if that makes sense. And while I let you ponder this, I'm going to blow dry this. I'm going to use the hairdryer. So if you know what happens next, you know what happens next. Cover your ears, it's going to be loud, and I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm done using the hairdryer. So keep looking at your screen and mute the stream. If you're upset about sounds, I actually have to plug it back in. Give me a minute.
Remember the thumbs up when you finish, so people know the noisy stuff.
Okay, here we go. That was a thumbs up. Just need to quickly touch up a little bit down there. And then I'm going to blow dry again. So yeah, I'm just going to do it on camera. Just blending, well, getting rid of any paint clumps down here that I accidentally added.
I don't know if this is similar, but there was an arboretum? I can't read. On an elementary school field trip. For the longest time I couldn't find it till I started college and found the exact place on campus. the feelings and emotions I had when I first discovered it, and still go there to this day to relax and unwind.
Oh, that's nice that you can still go there. It's brilliant. Yeah, I guess it's a similar thing. You know, you always look back at your, well, obviously it depends on what childhood you had, but I look back at my childhood very fondly, and I always remember those memories of that place. You know, I bring my mind just brings it up occasionally. I think, you know, that was some good times, and just being there made it real. It just made my childhood feel real, you know, not just a memory anymore. It was magical. It's crazy. I personally, I would rather go and visit places like that mean a lot to me than to go to like Disneyland or whatever. You know, sure, Disneyland's special and everything, and want to experience it one day, but it doesn't have the same impact as something that actually is connected to you emotionally that deep, unless obviously you have some emotional connections to Disneyland. I just use that as an example because I've never been. Okay, I'm going to use the hairdryer again. What do I do to the hairdryer? I beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Okay, we've done one half. What am I going to do? I'm going to take a picture of this and mirror it and use that as reference. Camera on my iPad. Camera. There we go. Took a picture and now we mirror it. Like that. There we go.
Someone asks if you'll make a Rebirth spinal model kit.
A Rebirth spinal model kit. I mean, maybe. It's just at the time I want to make stuff, right? But I just can't sell it. I just can't sell it anywhere because of how the world has gone. The world's gone dumb. And we literally can't sell anything anywhere now because tariffs, because, you know, GPSR, safety and stuff. Like, seriously, this is a sculpture.
Brent just donated.
Oh, Brent. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Marco, can you give Marcus a friend? Can you put another figure next to him? I think he's getting lonely. All right, let's see what we have.
What can we put next to him?
Let's see what we have.
Put my new comfy skull.
I don't want it to get ruined.
Yeah, do I get paint on it?
Well, talking about paint on it, this probably doesn't matter. We could
Oh yeah. My poor destroyed brand.
put Sora's little washing machine. What was it?
Yeah,
It's
a
a
little baby brachiosaur.
baby
that went through a
brachiosaur,
washing
yeah.
machine.
Yeah, all the paint's ruined on it because it went in the washing machine. So Sora's gonna have to paint this over again. So we'll give that. Put that there. They're best friends now.
Poor baby.
Poor baby. So apparently Rebirth is out for digital downloads. I was checking YouTube, if it was on YouTube Movies, and it wasn't there. But then I saw an advert saying that it was on YouTube. So I need to check it again. Is it worth getting? Should we get it on YouTube? I've got all the Jurassic Park films on YouTube, all the Jurassic World films on YouTube, so maybe I should complete the collection. maybe watching it from home will give us a different perspective.
Someone asks if seagulls poop on our car a lot. No, because we don't have a car.
Well, I technically do have a car.
They
I
don't
just
poop on it here.
gave it to my mum because I don't have a license yet. I know I'm 29, I don't have a license, but look, I tried to get a license during COVID, well, just before COVID. Ah, damn it, I just painted over a stripe.
Oh.
It's your fault, guys, you're distracting me. No, I'm kidding. I'm just using a paintbrush and some water and hoping that it gets, I'm hoping that it comes off. It looks like it's okay. Okay, let's give this another try. But yeah, I have a car. I've given it to my mum. I did try and get my driving test done. I failed it miserably because I was in a very, very difficult roundabout. If you don't know what a roundabout is because you're American, that's a low blow. Sorry. There are plenty of those in England, and there are some really complex ones, really complicated ones, which are a nightmare to go around. I was good. I was doing all right, and then some idiot in a huge lorry or truck or whatever you want to call them cut in front of me, and whatever I did, I was doomed to fail my test, because if I hit the brakes, I would have caused a serious fault, and if I swerved, I would have caused serious fault, and if I just kept accelerating, I would have just crashed into him. So I just had to hit the brakes and swerve. And the instructor guy was like, "Yep, sorry, that was a serious fault. You have not passed." So I did the rest of my driving test. He continued the test even though he told me that I pretty much failed, which is horrible. And yeah, and then that was expensive, you know. It was after an intensive course, which was very intense. I felt defeated. I had never failed a test in my life before. I had never failed a test in my life, an important test and stuff. I've always passed all my tests, all my important tests, like final school exam tests. Always passed those. If they were like just general tests at school, then maybe I failed one or two, but I always like fix that straight away and do another test to fix it. But yeah, for the general end of school tests, I always passed. All the really important milestone tests, I always passed. And this was the first time I ever failed one, and that destroyed me. I couldn't take it. Like, I was really upset. And then COVID happened, so I couldn't revise again. I couldn't do any more lessons. Then I had life stuff happening, and no one was allowed to take driving tests and stuff, and yeah, and now we're just waiting for, we're just trying to get some savings if we can to try and pay for another course and some tests. But at the same time, is it even worth getting a driving license now because of the laws that they want to pass? Like, seriously, the kind of laws they want to pass make no sense. I think someone on Instagram and I were chatting about it. I don't remember who it was because I chat to a lot of people every day. But yeah, they want to pass a law, or they're thinking about a law that you're not allowed to. So as soon as you pass your driving test, you're not allowed to have any passengers in your car for 3 years after you've passed your driving test, right? Which is absurd because I need to take my partner around with me, you know? There's places we gotta be. What's the point of getting the driver's license? But it's not just that. The other stupid thing. Oh my god, am I even allowed to talk about this? Because the government's gonna take my video down, live stream down, because that's what they've been doing. If you don't agree with them. The other stupid thing they've done, or they want to do, is you can't drive in the dark when you pass your driving test for another 3 years. So you can't have anyone in the car and you can't drive in the dark. So over here in England, it gets dark, especially in winter, at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3:30 in the afternoon, right? When it's winter. Now you tell me how someone that has got their driving license to go to work can go back home. They just can't drive back home. How does that make any sense?
Yeah, in winter, our sun goes down at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's pitch dark. You wouldn't be able to drive home.
So you'd be able to drive to work, but then can't drive back home? What's the point of that stupid thing? It makes no sense. Surely if you've done your test, you've had experience. You need 40 hours of driving to be able to pass your test. You need to prove that you've studied for 40 hours of test of driving, which your driving instructor teaches you how to drive at night, teaches you how to drive in all conditions. It's part of their job. So why are you changing why do you want to change the law now so that no one can drive pretty much anywhere without people? Oh, never mind. You see how stupid that is?
Yeah, no, everyone's like horrified and thinks it's absurd.
Yeah, there's another law that they were trying to pass, which I've not heard any updates on yet, which is just absurd, is that if you own a 3D printer, you have to get a weapon license, because some people have been 3D printing guns on them. So they're going to want to ban 3D printers unless you have a military license, like weapons license.
Andy said, hang on, stupid things moved. You can do whatever you want when you get your license, you just can't get caught.
It's just mad. So everything that is happening in the world is just trying to get people like us to not do anything. Like, do you want me to work? Do you want me to have a job? Because I can't do anything if you're not letting me. Like, what's the point? Can't even go back home to Italy because of Brexit.
No, you could, just not without.
Yeah, I can go back to Italy if I want. But I can't bring Sora with me. She's only allowed to stay there for 3 months. So originally, my mum is married to my dad, and they've been living. My mum's British and been living in Italy for 40 years or something. And when Brexit happened, my mum, the government just pretty much told her, the British government told her to, like, you're gonna have to come back. You can't live in Italy, even if you've been married for 35 years. You're gonna have to come back, unless you get an Italian citizenship. So my mum, bless her, had a certain amount of time to actually get citizenship in Italy before before getting kicked out. Imagine another government doesn't allow you to live somewhere because they said so. So yeah, she got her citizenship. And the thing is about citizenship, though, is that you have to prove that you know the language, which my mum learned in 30 years, which is great. But if I want to bring Sora there, she's going to have to learn the language before she even gets there, which isn't easy, and prove that she's fit for work. And then do all sorts of exams to pass the like history and whatever of Italy and whatever. But yeah, let's not get drawn into talk about politics and stuff because no one's ever happy.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be too dark a conversation.
Yeah, we're here for a good time. Let's forget all of that stuff.
On a different note, Blue Fury, who just joined,
Hello, Blue Fury. Thank you for joining.
asks, do you plan on doing another Halloween special?
Yeah. What did we do last time? I did the Carcharodontosaurus, didn't I? The zombie Carcharodontosaur. What could we do this time? It's always so hard to pick, to come up with an idea for Halloween. Because, oh, I'll tell you what we could do. We could get the YouTube AI to decide for us.
Oh god, no. I think I'd literally make you sleep outside.
Yeah. I would let you let me sleep, make me sleep outside. Anyone have any ideas?
Could try doing like the double-headed raptor in the jar sort of thing.
We already did something like that with the baby Indoraptor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Unless we could make a collab with She-Wolf. She's like, what? Wait, what?
She left. So,
oh, she left. Oh,
yeah.
maybe she could help us design a costume or something.
A costume? We don't have time for that by Halloween.
Well, no, like something easy, something really quick and easy. Because I don't want to show me wearing a costume, something on YouTube, and Halloween people dress up. So I thought maybe. I don't know. You got any ideas?
You've had a few zombie Barry, zombie
Mapusaurus.
Chaos Effect, something.
Okay, is Chaos Effect Halloweeny? I don't think so.
Someone, Lorana said vampire baryonyx. Not sure how that would work. Tyler says use other failed prints and turn them into zombies. We don't have many failed prints though.
No.
Rarely fails. Someone says a scarecrow dinosaur.
Scarecrow dinosaur.
Jack-o'-lantern raptor.
Maybe we could do pumpkin carving.
Maybe I've never really attempted it.
No, it's messy though. I've never done it either.
It's messy and neither of us.
And it stinks, and we don't have anywhere to put it because we don't have a garden. Where would we put? We can't put it anywhere.
Yeah, we don't have an outside.
I don't want it to rot in the flat.
Oh god.
Beaver did pumpkin carving, didn't he?
Yeah, but he has a big house.
Yeah, but I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, if you didn't notice in my Instagram stories, Beaver went back to his British family home, and he had the old setup, and there was my Red Rex, my Rubbersaur's Red Rex in there too, and it was so good seeing it again in the background. Oh, it was so nice that he's actually displaying like the box on his main background shelf. Like, what? That's so cool. But yeah, keep any ideas coming. Any ideas still?
Walter, improve the blind baryonyx or do Rudy from Ice Age. I don't know, but make it baryonyx related.
Talk about Rudy from Ice Age. See, it's tough coming up with an idea. It's an idea that people want to watch. It's an idea that is actually Halloweeny. It's not something that could be for the rest of the year. Something quite unique, because you don't want to copy other people's ideas. What could we possibly do?
Tyler said Frankengiga. Lorana suggests me and you could have a paint off on who can paint a better Halloween themed dinosaur. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that would be cute. Right, I'm going to use the hairdryer now. So cover your ears. Cover my ears. Thumbs up.
Andy suggested sculpt the quadruped dinosaur from 65.
Oh my god, that is horrifying.
I mean, it's scary.
Andy, you sculpted. You picked that thing. I don't want to touch that thing with an 11-foot pole. God, that thing is hideous. Oh, DJ, ease my mind, will you play that song again?
Like Mutadon D-Rex things, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, I'm
no,
not doing a Mutadon. You'll never see me do a
You get that one D-Rex joke video, and that's all you're getting.
Yeah. Yeah, screw that. We're here for the dinosaurs.
Mike has come back and says, "Good grief, Marco, slow down. Some of us want to enjoy your paint."
What do you mean? It's literally just the base color.
It's been like an hour and a half.
Ah, no! No, I got paint on my trousers. Hold on. I'm gonna have some very wet trousers now. Oh, I'm just spreading it. We're gonna have to wash these.
Yeah, chuck them in the washing machine.
I don't want to take my trousers off on stream. I'm gonna get them diced. That's okay. I just kind of dulled it down a bit. I guess it will be fine.
All artists' clothes have paint on them somewhere.
Yeah, it'll wash out. It's acrylic, right?
Yeah, just shove them in the sink with the dinosaurs on
Yeah, when we're done with the stream. Right, I think now we can do the counter shading. Right, let's see what the counter shading looks like. Ah, yeah, it was like that tan, beigey tan, and then we can do all the hues and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the counter shading. Right, so I'm gonna grab a bit of that and quite a bit of that. Then we're gonna need to add some white stripes around the yellow stripes too. You okay?
Yeah, my knees are stiff.
Gonna need to make that color a bit warmer, so add a bit of red, a little bit more, and then we'll add a bit of yellow as well. A bit warmer. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so we're going to be adding it like this, and then blend it in with a wet paintbrush, like that, and then like that's a bit dirty still, like this. That was too wet. There we go. Let's try again here. wish I could put some music in the background. Some not copyright free music. I fancy listening to some Skrillex right now. Remember Skrillex?
Someone says you should make the future Predator for Primeval.
Nah.
That's not really, I don't know.
Nah, it's not my thing.
Plus you didn't really watch Primeval, so
No.
it's not really. Brent suggests like a swamp monster dinosaur, where like covered in moss and stuff. And it just made me think of the Dinocaurus I made that. Well, you made the Dinocaurus, I made the diorama that I then screwed up.
Screwed up? Why is it screwed up?
Because it's got about 30,000 bubbles in it.
Oh, that's alright. It still looks fine.
I want to fix it, but I'm going to need a syringe to put resin in all the holes. It's going to take a while. And I need to sand the bottom because it fused to the cardboard. So I need to sand the heck out of it. Ugh.
Gonna make the counter shading go a bit more down here.
Mike has suggested a were-raptor. Or a Freddy Krueger therizinosaur.
I think that rings a bell actually. Has someone done that already? A Freddy Krueger therizinosaur.
Someone said make your own hybrid, but that's too much work.
I mean, I am a character designer. Maybe I should at some point. I don't want to do that though.
I don't like the mishmash. Really.
Yeah, I find the head of this and that and to be a bit uninspiring for a serious design, like which is why I appreciate the Indoraptor and the Indominus, is because they're not like a T-Rex with a Carnotaurus head, or you know, a Velociraptor, or a Velociraptor with Pteranodon wings.
Tyler says that's from evolution. Not evolution, evolution. Whatever that is. The thing, I don't know, 12 seconds ago.
Or like the film,
I think
the one with David Duchovny and Sarah Harding.
I don't know, I'm confused. The thing is that you say something and then they reply 12 seconds afterwards, at which point I've forgotten what you said.
Yeah.
And then I get lost. Mike says an invisible stego.
That's too difficult.
Invisible? Blue Fury says another YouTuber did a diorama as a feathered velociraptor but painted to look like Big Bird chasing Elmo. That's kind of scary as heck.
What? Someone said a swamp monster thing. What about like taking what about a series? Could be a thing from for the Halloween things from now on. Taking famous film or book characters and turning them into dinosaur equivalents. So Creature from the Black Lagoon is instead like a baryonyx.
That'd be a cool little series.
Yeah, but how can you make it like obvious that it's the Creature from the Black Lagoon unless you actually modify a bit the design of a baryonyx to include some of the ghost gills and whatever.
Like the gilly bits around the head or something.
Yeah.
You could do it a little bit if you only did it like tastefully with the scales. Like the scales would be a bit more almost crocodilian over.
It's so much effort for something that only gets like 1,000 views. Because my Halloween ones don't get any views. Like,
no,
realistically, no one really watches those except for like you guys, because you're nice. I gotta get like I gotta get some value out of it, because I don't want to put all that effort in for not much back, if that makes sense.
Max just joined and says the spino's looking great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Max? Talking about creatures from like films and stuff. Have you seen his Tyrannosuchus? AKA not really a V-Rex. You should see that. He's done a post. You've done a post with the video intro thing, the little teaser thing. I recommend you watch that. If you like the V-Rex from King Kong, you'll love what Max has done. Oh, one thing I remembered, I just remembered of. In Exeter, there's a natural history museum. Oh no, it's not really a natural history museum. It's a museum. It's the Museum of Exeter, right? They've got some natural history stuff in there, and they've got some human history in it and all that. It was part of my childhood again. As I said earlier, I used to go to that museum all the time. But since 2008, they closed it, and to redo it and change the museum up a bit. And we went there. We went to the museum when we went to Exeter the other day, and it's completely different. It's a completely different. Like on the outside, it's still the same building, but the inside is just something else. And it's great. It's got some really good stuff in it. And I had an idea while we were looking through it, and I said, you know what? I would love to be able to make something that the museum could exhibit, like a little model or something. They had some ichthyosaur skeleton parts. And I thought, you know what would be nice? To have a lifelike reconstruction of an ichthyosaur next to the skeleton. So I thought of that, and I thought, you know what? Maybe we should try and get to, you know, one of the guides there, and actually ask them how to get into contact with the museum and tell them about a model donation and whatever. So we found a guide, and we told them, and they said, yeah, just email this, send an email to our main email address, and then they'll redirect you to who you need to talk to. See, Max, we're trying. But in England, the bureaucracy is different. You can't like, oh, can I talk to the main owner of the museum? No, we have to do everything through emails, and everything gets lost in translation. But we'll try. I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna say, hey, this is a really important museum, part of my childhood. Managed to visit it again after 20 years. I'm a model designer. I made models for museums and the like for like educational talks and all of that for Ethan. And is there a chance I can donate a model of an ichthyosaur or something to the museum as like a gift? But also I'd love to have something of mine displayed in the museum, because that would mean the world. Something like that. Let's see what they say. Don't have high hopes, because here in England no one gives a crap about anyone. They'll be like, oh, yeah, no, we don't take donations, sorry about that, darling. Or like, oh no, we stopped taking donations because someone tried to give us, I don't know, something dangerous. And oh yeah, we had a donation before, but someone tripped over it, so we're not really allowed to take any more. And it's stupid stuff like that. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just like, stuff like that happens in England. If there's a reason for someone to not be nice, they just won't be nice. If that makes sense. Am I right?
I mean, I'm not inclined to agree, but I live here, so.
Yeah. Guess I've got some experience from Italy as well. It's my parts of Italy.
I mean, I'm from
they're
the
not
lower
that
end
nice.
of England, the more friendly end.
Yeah, it's known here in England that the north of England's a bit more friendly than the south, and I can attest to that because we went to Newcastle. Even for the tiniest little bit there, people there seemed much nicer in general, and you're nice too. But yeah, it would be lovely. I would love to make a model to donate to that museum. It really would mean so much to me to have even a little bit of something of mine there because of the history that I've had.
We can try.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll see. We'll let you guys on Patreon know how it goes.
Oh, Blue Fury's made a good suggestion for Halloween.
Oh, what is it?
Do a rebirth raptor standing over a dead Mutodon.
Oh, that means sculpting a bloody Mutodon,
No,
though.
you just have to make it a bit of one because it just has to be dead.
That is a good suggestion. That is the #1 suggestion so far. Incredible.
It's definitely top of the list right now.
That's brilliant.
It doesn't have to be a whole one. It can just be like its head and its arm. You don't have to see the whole thing because it could have just ripped it off.
And Mike says that we are indeed. Yep. Because you're from the
Northerners-
north.
Northerners are friendly. We chat to anybody. Hence, when we met, we talked continuously for several hours.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna use the hairdryer. I'm gonna use it now. Thumbs up, it's done. I mean, not this. This isn't done. The hair blow drying's done. But yeah, the only time you'd ever catch me sculpt a Mutodon or something like that is like Blue Fury's idea. Thank you. That is a good idea.
It's the only way you're gonna get a Mutodon.
Yeah, that's yeah. I like the message. Yeah, that is a good idea. We shall consider. Unless someone comes up with a better idea, which is very difficult.
Someone said Marcus in a scary outfit.
Okay, so I think now I'm going to do the different hues to put on the body. So a bit of green and a bit of that kind of stuff. Take a bit of that and put it there. Put a bit of that there. Put that thing there and come on, Dennis. Did you get that reference?
No, not me.
No, what? Come on, Dennis. You got this, Dennis. It's from Jurassic Park.
It's the voice you're throwing me off with. I don't know. I don't know. It's throwing me off. I don't know. My brain's a bit.
Everyone's going to be really upset at you now.
That's fine. Be upset with me. My brain's a bit smushed. It's 10 p.m. My brain has to stop my sleep.
It's when Dennis Nedry's trying to tie the winch thing and from the car onto the tree, and he's like,
Oh,
"Come on,
sorry.
Dennis!" Yeah.
You see, when he's talking to himself, I ignore him. I don't pay attention to what he's saying. I'm more watching what I'm seeing happen, not actually listening to him mumbling. Sorry. And Blue Fury also says maybe you can only hand out Snickers bars for Halloween.
It's so funny that you Americans say candy bar for chocolate bars as well. Like, it's not candy, it's chocolate. Candies is sweets, right? And then you call yourself, you say that you speak English. You don't speak English, you speak American. Coming from an Italian guy. I'm gonna have people unsubscribe now.
I'm most of them are American. So.
Yeah. Saw a video of a lady on Instagram, an American lady trying English chocolate. So she was eating Hershey's, American Hershey's. Like, this is Hershey's, my favorite candy bar. And then she's like, I'm gonna try some British. I'm gonna try some Cadbury's. And she tries it, and her eyes widen, and she goes, "This is the best. It's the best chocolate I've ever had."
Blows Hershey's out of the water.
Yeah, this blows Hershey's right out of the water.
Yeah, because Hershey's tastes like puke.
Yeah, we tried Hershey's. We've had some sent from the US, and it legit tastes like vomit. It actually tastes like real vomit. Turns out we're not the only ones to think that. Apparently, there's a chemical in US chocolate that is found in vomit. It helps extend the lifespan of the chocolate. Because the US is so large, they have to try and extend the lifespan of the chocolate so that it can be like delivered to multiple states from the same factory and stuff. So yeah, they have to try and pump it with stuff that make it last a bit longer, and some of that stuff that makes it last longer actually tastes like vomit. Did you guys know that? Tyler's like, I quite like Hershey's, guess I like vomit. But it might not taste like vomit because it's still quite fresh, but because it was sent to England, all the chemicals started coming out.
Yeah, the longer you have a piece of Hershey's, more and more it'll taste like puke.
Yeah.
So for Americans, it probably doesn't taste too bad.
Yeah.
But by the time it reaches another country, it tastes foul.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys like my American accent? I mean, if Nate's allowed to do a fake British accent, I guess I'm allowed to do a fake American accent, right? For those not knowing what I'm talking about, we did a video together, and he tried to imitate my voice and my accent. Right, so I've added a bit of green on some bits of the torso, and I'm adding a little bit of yellow here and there to sort of add a bit more color variation. Actually, it's a bit too yellow, it needs to be a bit more on the warmer side, so I'm going to add a bit of red. Okay, I'm going to quickly dry brush that on a tiny bit.
Lots of smiles, looking great.
Oh, thank you. Sounded like that. On British DVDs, sometimes you get a little like 3D animated guy. Yeah. By purchasing this DVD, you are supporting the film industry. And he goes, "Thank you."
Exactly what it sounded like. I was trying to place what it reminded me of.
Thank you.
Tyler said your accent could have fooled me, and so does Reptomax's. It was spot on.
What? My American accent?
Yeah.
An American approves of my fake American accent. And I'm not even English, I'm Italian. That's my first language is Italian. That's actually hilarious.
You can blend in, make us not look like tourists.
Bloody tourists. That's actually hilarious. Could have fooled me. That's mad. Okay. I need to add a bit more warmth to the crotch area and the arms, and the underbit of the arms. Armpits? Yeah, underbit of the arms.
Bradley's suggestion for the Halloween is Velocipasta.
Oh my god, Velocipasta. Literally, oh my god.
Velocipasta, while hilarious, I'm not sure how we convert that.
Oh my goodness. Velocipasta. If you don't know what that is, it's a indie film. And it's awful. You know, there's the kind of films that I used to watch on, well, I never really actually watched it because you have to be a bit of a masochist to watch that film. But there's those types of B movies. I used to watch during the summer, my summer break from school, right? My dad and I would, when he had time off from work, we'd stay up late, and I'd like to say we watched stupid films together, but he 90% of the time would fall asleep sitting in front of the TV. So it was like midnight to 3 a.m. or something. We'd just sit down on the sofa together and just watch these stupid films like Anaconda, but like even worse because it's a B movie, like a proper B movie, the really silly ones. And they were great. They're so much fun to watch because how stupid they are. Is there a film like that? I'm not talking to you, Siri. I said, is there a film, not Siri. Is there a film or a movie or whatever you want to call it that is just so silly, like a B movie, that is so silly that you recommend watching? Like Velocipasta, but maybe not that bad. I really like those ones like Lake Placid, but that's not really a B movie. That kind of film where there's like people going camping and then there's a giant fill in the blank crocodile or creature that lives in the swamp that starts eating them all one by one. Right. That sounds like something I'd watch.
Sounds like that. Mike says Harbinger Down. But we can make a little list.
Yeah. Is there like can you write them down?
I'll get my phone.
Right, so I've added some hues here and there. I'm gonna try and add a couple of like teal colors, a little bit of teal here and there. See how that works.
Sharknado.
See, I tried watching Sharknado, but I can't stand shaky cams.
Oh, yeah,
And about 5 minutes into the film, I started to feel dizzy and nauseous and sick. I can't stand shaky cams. There was actually, I think there was a little bit of shaky cam happening in Dominion, which really threw me off. But we don't talk about that film. Okay. I'm gonna add a bit more, like the face doesn't have that much color. Actually, I should add a bit more of that. A little bit more of that, like counter shading around the mouth of the line. The line of the mouth. Oh my god, I'm tired. The mouth of the line. Bit more like there. Any good titles?
Mike Thumb said Lake Placid versus Anaconda.
Oh my, is that an actual thing?
I've never heard of it. I wouldn't have thought so.
Is that really a thing? Mike, is that a thing? Oh my god, did they actually do that? I just messed this up. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all.
Brent suggested shark octopus
Oh my
versus whale wolf.
What?
That sounds,
You're making it up. Come
that
on.
sounds like ChatGPT level.
That can't be real, can it?
Apparently, the Lake Placid versus Anaconda is real.
Right. Okay. There was ASDA the other day. There was a film about an alligator. Alligator Creek, I think it was called. I think I googled it already, and it's got a different name in America. It's like it's the same film, but they gave it a different name. I'm not sure why, but I think it's that. I think that's the kind of film I want to watch. So yeah, was it Tyler that said something along the lines of that? Super Gator or something like that? Super Gator.
It says Mega Python versus Gatoroid.
You guys watch this stuff? You know,
auto-correcting all of these terrible.
yeah. You know, it's interesting because I used to watch stupid films like that, right? In Italy on the TV. Now, because it was in Italian, it actually wasn't too bad because the voice actors in Italy they all speak like proper Italian. They don't have any accent, and they don't really have like the equivalent of like American teenager, typical American teenager sorority girl sort of accents and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, like that kind of thing. It's not really. Wait, in the films I've seen in Italian, they didn't really have that. So when watching Lake Placid with Sora for the first time, I think I would have enjoyed that film a lot better in Italian because the characters, when they speak in English, they just come across as really annoying, like really annoying. But in Italian, it's quite hard to make someone come across as really annoying because the voice dubbers, the voice actors are just really good at what they do. They've all got beautiful voices and stuff. So I'm guessing in Italian, they're a bit more watchable.
Probably.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna do a little bit of dark, like around the eyes and stuff. Let me try with a smaller paintbrush. Sorry if I'm wobbling the camera. Apologies. Okay, this should be better.
Max just asked if we've watched Walking with Beasts yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't really.
We've had 5 minutes to ourselves for the past 2 months.
Yeah, it's been insane. Actually, I should bring this up. I was supposed to do a little market thing that fell through. So we made a lot of, well, not a lot, but a bit of stock, right, for this little market thing. It's a local market thing. So we already did a local market, but our stuff didn't sell that much because no one's really interested in dinosaurs here. They're all old people and they don't care about that stuff. So we thought, you know what, let's try and sculpt like some pets and stuff, some cats. So we made all of these little guys, right? I sculpted them and Sora and I painted them. And for this market thing, which fell through. So we've got a bunch of stock that we don't know what to do with. Can't sell it to America, obviously, because of the tariffs. Can't sell it to Europe because of the GPSR law. So we thought, you know what? We've had our Etsy shop closed for quite a while now because we're still trying to figure out what to do about the GPSR stuff and whatever. But how about we try and get back into it, by just selling these little things to UK for now. See what sells, see what doesn't. Just to get back a little bit in the groove of selling things online again. We were thinking maybe of double checking some settings, so maybe we can sell to like Canada still and other places that aren't the US or Europe. So yeah.
Etsy doesn't make it easy to select.
Yeah. So we have those cat things and these skull replicas as well that we're going to put up on Etsy when the stream ends. There we go. Allosaurus Dramadsonite and Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is the Dynamo skull, or a version of it. That isn't like one-to-one because of reasons. And Allosaurus. So you can see these pop up on Etsy. If you want one, you can get one. Only if you're
UK for now, really.
UK for now, and maybe like Canada and other places. Once we figure it out, yeah.
But it's probably just UK until we figure out where all the extra buttons are.
Yeah. It's like, why is the world so hard to live in now? Like, why is everyone against small companies? Like, what have we done wrong? Why are you trying to make it harder for everyone?
Everyone's loving the skulls.
Oh, thank you. We thought we'd try the pet thing, like the other cats and stuff, because locals prefer pets over dinosaurs, so we thought we'd try that. A bit more of a broader audience, but we've built ourselves a bit of a niche, so we're a little bit, you know, it's not really our thing, but we'll see how it goes.
Mike asked how much the skulls are.
Well, we were trying to base it off of what we saw at DinoCon. So, dinosaur skeletons. We actually can you grab the compy skulls so we can show them? It's over there, I think.
Yeah.
So, dinosaur skeletons, which are a company based in the UK, which do incredible work. The sculptor that runs it, he's one of the sculptors that work for Rebirth. He's incredibly talented. We bought this little thing. This is a 1-to-1 Compsognathus skull, and it's gorgeous. And he sold this for 50 pounds. 50 pounds. So it's quite small. Okay. So we thought, grab me the Rex skull again. Thanks. This is quite a bit bigger. And they've got about the same amount of detail. We thought around 60 something, wasn't it? There's quite a lot of resin in this. It's quite hefty. Use up like half a bottle for 2 prints of these, so it's quite expensive to make. So we thought about 65, some of that, with free shipping. So you'd have to pay for shipping.
Again, this is to the UK.
But yeah, again, this is to the UK. The advantage is that you get free shipping.
Dodson asks if you have a favourite Western movie.
That's another one of those films that my mum never allowed me to watch. So I can't really say.
I don't think I watched any growing up. It's not really much of a thing where I was.
The closest thing to a Western that I've seen is the Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson films. I don't remember what they're called. They did a sequel set in London called Shanghai Nights, I think, something like that. But yeah, there was one of the first film of that series was set in Western times with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. I'm sorry. I don't really know much of that stuff because of that.
Well, I don't know any Westerns either, so you're not the only one.
Guess Westerns are quite... Actually, Westerns are quite big in Italy because of the Italian directors and music composers, like Ennio Morricone and that lot. Like, it was Italians that made the da-da-da-da-da, wow, wow, wow stuff.
My laptop is stuttering. It is too hot.
I'm adding a little bit of black here and there, by the way. Very watered down black.
A little bit of texture.
Yeah.
Reptimax said, does Back to the Future 3 count?
Yeah, there's Back to the Future 3 count because I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's probably the only one I've seen.
It was so stupid when Marty McFly started moonwalking in front of them. Oh, those films are great. We should watch them again. You want to watch those again?
Yeah, Mike says you don't know the Valley of Gwangi?
Gwangi.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, yeah, I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it, so I'm of no use.
Oh, that's like stop motion heaven. Isn't it, Mike?
Well, I lived under a rock for most of my life, so... Unless you want to watch Terminator 2 on loop. Dodson says, my favourite Italian spaghetti western.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, is the original Django from 1966, not the Quentin Tarantino one.
Is something wrong with a Quentin Tarantino one?
Yeah, I've seen it, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I have seen one then, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I didn't choose to watch it, I was made to watch it. That was a uni film night.
Oh, right.
And I couldn't wait for it to end. Mike says, movie night for us then, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now, oh yeah, I do the lines, some of the very faint lines along what's it called? The stripes on the sail. I'm going to use the same color as the counter shading. So I don't want it to be too bright. Okay, let's give this a go. It's a bit of an experiment. We'll see how it goes.
Blue Fury's gotta go.
All right, thank you for joining, Blue Fury. Everyone, say goodbye. Oh my god, this is so finicky. I'm not enjoying these stripe things here at all. Doing all of this without covering the camera is very difficult too.
Yeah, whenever you're doing the really detailed bits, you want to like stick your face in it. But unfortunately that means blocking out everything.
Does that look a bit messy? I think it looks a little messy. Does it look good? What do you guys think? Should I give up?
I might bring it a bit closer to the camera. I can't really see too much from the distance I can see. People say it looks okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll carry on for a bit and see what it looks like after I've done a bit. What's your guys' favorite non-dinosaur related film? Comment in the chat.
Your painting keeps going to stop motion on my end. My laptop's like melting.
Swap to mine if you need to.
No, it's fine. So we've got Godzilla, How to Train Your Dragon.
Is that Blue Fury that said that?
No, she's not here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, she left.
So Leo said Godzilla. Brent just donated $7.
Oh, Brent, you what? Thank you.
He says, oh, I'll let you read it.
Very serious question. Do you like gorillas? Well, like the music or the animals?
The music yet?
No, gorillas are cool. I find monkeys and apes in general to be a little bit uncanny though, so I don't feel comfortable around them. I think they're cool and stuff, but
wouldn't want to meet one.
yeah, gorillas especially, they are very intimidating.
Yeah.
Beautiful animals though.
Going back to films. Mike said 20 million miles to Earth. And said it's also based in Italy. Giga said Alien. That's a good one. I can't think what my favourite film would be.
Wallace and
One
Gromit.
of my favourite ones.
Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. That has to be one of the best films ever made, right?
Oh no, it's an amazing film. Max says the new Planet of the Apes franchise.
It's not one film, is it, Max?
Dodson says Brian De Palma's Blowout. Giant starring James Dean. Reservoir Dogs. Death Proof. Foxy Brown, Dazed and Confused, Rolling Thunder, Black Dynamite.
Well, there's a lot of films I've never heard.
I've never heard of 90% of those. I think the only one I recognise is Reservoir Dogs.
Is there a pattern as to when they were released? Are they recent films, or are they just all really old?
I think they're old. Reservoir Dogs is not new.
Are there any recent films that are actually legitimately really, really good? There's very few, right? Like Flow, that's considered to be a really good one.
We need to watch that one.
Yeah.
I want to see that one.
There's a bunch of films we want to watch. We want to watch, well, I want to watch, because you've seen it already, Five Nights at Freddy's. I need to watch that film.
I don't think it's the 10 out of 10 some people were saying it was, but I do think it's good. Outlander from 2008. Is that... I think I know what that one is. Is that the one where it's like a Viking village, I think? If I remember rightly. Or wait till Mike sees it. K-pop Demon Hunters, Godzilla -1, Nimona, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Sinners, Mickey 17.
Ah, That's interesting. I remember seeing that advertised, and I thought that was really odd.
Robert Pattinson one?
Yeah.
I don't think that looks good though.
Hmm.
I didn't like the trailer, it seemed irritating. But maybe that's just me. Sinners came out this year. Apparently. And Brent has to go as well.
Oh, that's all right. Thanks for joining, Brent, and donating and everything. You're really, really generous. Too kind.
Well, Mike says I am right about The Outlander 2008.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'd say that's worth watching. It's a bit of a big movie.
What is it about?
Human in space crash lands on Earth, accidentally brings an alien monster with it, but it lands on Earth in like the medieval times, so they have to deal with it.
Wait, how did it go to the medieval times?
So it's not his Earth.
What? Okay.
Either not his Earth or he somehow time traveled. I can't remember. But basically, yeah, astronaut. It's kind of like Planet of the Apes in that regard. Astronaut lands on Earth. Humans are super primitive still, but they accidentally brought the alien monster, and now they have to deal with it. It's good though. I don't remember any particularly big names in it, but someone said Fast and Furious. Someone said Scarface. No, not Scar. That's my brain really reading that sentence wrong. Scar Predfator? Or maybe, I don't know. Ignore that. Oh, he's reading. Never mind. It's just me being dumb. Ignore that. I'm reading someone's username out.
Okay.
It looked like they were talking about a film, but he was replying badly. The Substance and Anora, movies that came out last year.
Guys, I'm not happy with this.
You're not like
I don't like the stripes around the things. That looks much nicer without the stripes, the white outline compared to that. This just looks messy. Really not happy with that. Oh my goodness, can I do that? No, it's too dry. No, that's just stuck there. And I can't fix that. I can't fix it unless I go over it with this, but it's going to make the stripes smaller. I can try and fix it a tiny bit. I really don't like it. See, this is why I shouldn't live stream
this is what you don't
brand new paint tests.
Dino Sculptura says Control Z.
Yeah, I wish. That's one thing I love about digital sculpting.
It doesn't work? He was like, no, unfortunately, real life it don't work. Someone says brighten up the orange and yellow, but we can't because that's mixed and blended now. You can't really go back in and blend all the orange and yellows again in that tiny gap.
I might have to try.
I know, but it's going to be such a pain in the bum.
Why did you guys tell me it looked good when it didn't?
The excuse is they just wanted the stream to be longer.
Yeah. I never expected it to ruin it so much. Like, at least from here, not on camera, there's a visible difference, and I really, really dislike it.
It looks like you're fixing it quite well, from what I can see.
But then you look at the other side and you go, ah. Do you guys have a favorite horror game? Like Outlast or Phasmophobia? It's not really a horror game, though, Phasmophobia.
It's a bit jump scary. Depends how soft you are at horror games. It would scare me.
Right, so I think that's probably the best this is going to look right now on this side. Which is kind of similar to how it should be. So I might go over these ones the tiniest little bit with that white thing, just so it kind of matches a bit of the other side without going overboard like I did before. So a bit like that ish here and there. Right, so what do we have any scary games?
Tyler said he likes making his friend play Poppy's Playtime. Lorana said Phasmo. Mike says he's not played many video games since 2000, so it'd probably be the old Alien trilogy on PS1. Which I imagine would be pretty scary on PS1.
Yeah, something about PS1 has got some graphics is quite uncanny, which is why so many not fan games, like indie games now, like on itch.io.
Game jams and stuff.
Yeah, game jams are all like in that style, because it's quite easy to replicate, but very uncanny and creepy at the same
Bradley
time.
said OG Resident Evil.
Yeah. Oh, Bradley's still here. Oh, thank you for hanging around.
Someone said Little Nightmares.
Yeah.
Quite scary.
It's a creepy one. The Little Nightmares ones I never really enjoyed much because they are a bit too similar to my nightmares.
It's a bit too realistic. I don't like it.
It's not like the monsters in it or anything. It's more like everything, the sizes and stuff. Nothing makes sense. Like the scale of the world compared to the characters, and that's very similar to my sort of nightmare stuff.
Bradley says he's been here in and out, so he's seen bits and bobs. And Dodson says life is such a scary game. I have to walk out the door and live.
Yeah.
Yeah, life's the scariest game. Max said, I want to see you and Sora hunting ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
That channel we keep wanting
we want to do a YouTube channel. Because we don't believe in ghosts or anything like that.
Sorry, Tyler just said Marco's nightmares, the lack of scaling. That's the real scary thing. Incorrect scaling. Sorry, go back to the channel.
Yeah, there's like we like paranormal stuff. We don't believe in it, but we like it. We find it entertaining, fascinating more than anything. Really like scary stories like skinwalkers and ghosts and all of that. Really find that appealing. There's one YouTube channel called Slapped Ham that we used to watch quite a bit actually, that show paranormal in quotes videos recorded by random people and uploaded on the internet, right? So it's just some random people going, hey, I saw a ghost, look. And there's like a chair moving and all of that. We want to do a YouTube channel that debunks all these videos. Like, you can do like a channel that just goes, look, this is clearly faked. This is how you do it. This is how it was done.
Like, we have all our film knowledge of how to fake things.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to either fake it or figure out how someone else faked it. Reverse engineer it and be like, yeah, you just put one of those little invisible threads and you pull a cupboard door. You pull a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have someone hiding behind a door, and then as you jankily wander around, they just happen to duck and run away.
Yeah. It's funny how all of the footage is always hidden in some places, or
Well, it's
always
all they
really
have to do is
blurry.
look at the floor while you open the door, so you can't see the person like Scarper.
Yeah. It's always really blurry.
Mm.
It's weird how all the UFO videos are never like crystal clear.
With all this HD cameras.
Yeah. It's probably because they would be identified if you actually use a good camera. You can actually tell what it is.
Like tinfoil on a frisbee.
Right, okay, so we've done the important bits. I think we do a bit of dry brushing and then do the details like the eyes and the teeth and the claws. And then we're pretty much done, aren't we? So dry brushing. Dry brushing. Oh, I forgot to wash this paintbrush.
Do you want me to change your water?
Yes, please.
I'll leave chat unattended for a second.
Oh, behave. Tell you about a good deal that we found on Vinted. Vinted is like Craigslist, but better. Here in England. It was designed for people to sell clothes and stuff. Second-hand clothes. But people have been using it for anything and everything. We found someone selling a dinosaur toy job lot. And inside, within those 29 dinosaurs, there were like 2 Walking with Dinosaurs toys. And they were selling everything for £10. So we dropped them a message saying, hey, I can take everything for £8. And they were like, yeah, okay. So we've got 2 Walking with Dinosaurs figures, which are really rare and expensive for like, what was it, 27 pence each? Yeah. Bargain. You can see a tiny bit of the crocodilian scales there when I dry brush them. It's working, Gromit. It's working. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the YouTube channel thing. What do you think? Are you ghost believers? Are you skeptics?
Tyler said, I don't believe in ghosts, but if I see or hear something that shouldn't be, I am leaving my friends to die. He said, I do believe in aliens though. Nothing like greys or reptilians, but just like life on another planet. Surely we can't be the only one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. I agree with you.
There is that theory that we're just the first.
That's the scary theory.
It's also quite arrogant to assume we're first.
It is a bit.
Or there's the other one, the dark earth theory, where we're the only ones shouting out because everyone else knows the reason why not to.
Yeah.
So that's why no one else reaches out.
Or the other one where I think it's the Enrico Fermi paradox, where every civilization sort of
gets to a certain point and destroys itself.
Manages to get to a certain point and then destroys itself before it gets to the stage of actually becoming like
Space traveling.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cool theories about that.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, but cool. Gary says, I believe in ghosts. I've been to the world famous Bailey's house.
Oh, the Bailey's house.
I've been many, many times and I've seen some stuff.
Oh, what have you seen? Tell us. I'm not gonna make fun of you, I promise.
No, we're curious.
I'm genuinely curious. Like, I do want to believe this stuff. It's just, I just want to debunk the ones that are obviously fake.
Where they've like printed out someone's face and stuck it on the outside of
Yeah.
the glass. Lorana says, I believe I had met my grandmother who died before I was born. Didn't know it till my mum showed me a picture later.
That's freaky. How did it happen?
That's cool. Mike says, I'm pagan, so I believe there is something more from this plane of existence. But do I think ghosts are throwing plates at housewives or randomly looking through windows? Nah. Aliens? Yes. Dodson says, I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in Stinkfoot. It exists and it's out there.
That's me.
Because it's Mrs.
Yeah, Mrs. She's the real stinky one. I'll do a bit of a wash on the tummy. We're getting there. We're almost done with this. So yeah, what was the someone said they believe because of the many things that happened. Have they replied yet?
The one that was at the Bailey house.
Was it the Bailey house? Yeah, it was the Bailey house, wasn't it?
They replied saying, I've seen the normal things you'd expect, like doors shutting and windows and stuff. But, and then it was normal.
Mm-hmm. Why is this brush is ruining it? Yeah, that might be a bit better.
Going back to Lorana, she said she visits from time to time to check up on us and me and my sister. We were having a tea party when we were younger. Then Mom found out and showed us pictures of her explaining what happened. That's cool.
That's creepy. So wait, so how did she visit? How was it? Like,
So she was having a tea party with her sister.
Yeah.
And as far as they were aware, their grandma visited. And then when they turned to the mum, they're like, oh, she's dead. That's not, she can't visit.
Did she like look normal? Was it? Did she look see-through or something? Or
Gary says, the craziest thing was when I saw a full-on little girl jump out of a window like she was there, and then just full-on vanished into nothing when she hit the floor. I was terrified because I thought I saw a little girl die for real, but nothing was there when I tried to catch her.
what?
That's mad.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm painting the eye in.
So Lorana said she looked very normal, but fades into the room and then fades out for the grandma. It's all very strange. It's fascinating though. Fascinating to hear what people have seen.
I've overpainted the eye a bit. The eyes. I'll go over them a bit. I'm gonna have to go over them anyway to do the pupils. In the meantime, we can paint the teeth.
Gary said there was a full group of friends that saw me do that, but none of them saw what he could see.
Saw you do what?
So lunge for the little girl.
Oh, right.
So they all saw him react like he saw a little girl falling, but nobody else saw it. That's weird. Like, I'm not judging it, just it's odd that you were the only one I got to see. turns out my high school was haunted by a student who fell off the stairs and broke her neck, but I'm very skeptical. Mike says, the studio I work in is, in quotes, haunted. And when I stay overnight, I hear someone whistling and footsteps on some occasions. And I've been pushed. I mean, you never know.
It's so crazy.
It's weird, like there's nothing to explain it. So it's not like you can say, oh, it's not a ghost, it's physics. Because like, you can't be pushed by nothing.
Yeah.
Dodson says he has to leave, but the spinos turned out like...
Oh, did we scare you?
Alright, go somewhere. So you might be back in time, but it'll probably end.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost done with this. I'm getting a bit tired too. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly paint the claws and then blow dry everything, and then paint the pupils. So paint the claws. I can hear your laptop.
Yeah, it is cooking. Someone says, bro, you are Mattel's worst nightmare.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to use the hair dryer quickly. It won't last very long. Okay, thumbs up. Done with the hair dryer, and I'm going to fix the eyes up a little bit and paint the pupil.
Mike says it sounds like you could fry an egg on my laptop.
You can hear it?
I wonder how much you guys can hear, because I have to have my volume off. But, yeah, if you can hear my laptop, it is cooking. Mike says he can hear it.
Oh, wow.
I'm a good, like, couple of meters away.
Okay, I've painted the pupils in. Painted the claws. I think we're done. I'm just gonna maybe do a bit of dry brushing actually on the tummy, just to break it up a little bit. And when the stream's over, we should put those things up on Etsy too, before we forget.
Although earlier Mike did suggest that the skulls should have been more expensive.
More expensive?
Yeah.
Really?
When you said the price, he said, oh, I was expecting like 80.
Okay. Right, so I'm gonna go and seal this thing, and I'll be back really quickly.
stinky baby. She's spooked because every time we bring her in, you spray. She doesn't like the spray.
I'm gonna use the hairdryer again.
Yeah, she's gonna retreat.
I'm gonna use the hairdryer again right now. Okay, and we're done. I'm going to quickly go and wash my hands. In the meantime, you can look at the spino and the Rex. There you go.
Silly stinky kitty baby. You're not pleased. Getting an absolute filthy look from Mrs. She's like, how dare you?
I'm back. Look, that's how much I put paint on there.
Oh, you'll never see that one.
Yeah, that'll wash off. Okay, that's good. Alright, okay. We haven't really talked much about the government, just a little bit here and there. It's not like government talks. It's just, this is what's happening right now. Thank you, Mike. I'm not really into sculpting Godzilla stuff. I just did it once or twice. I did. Can you grab the Godzilla head that I did for you?
Yeah.
I've only sculpted the things that I sculpted because Sora asked me. I did that big Godzilla sculpt with Milliput once, and then I did this for Sora.
And that's literally it.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't plan to do anything else. Rawr. Oh, it's broken.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, that's probably from Mrs. jumping on my table. It'll be on the table somewhere.
So yeah, what do you think about the Spino? It's a bit more green than I thought it would. It's a bit more green than it should be, I think. But I think it's alright. I've just been copying the reference pictures, and one of them's more green than the other, so... But yeah, this is alright. Let's get the first sculpt that I did, the hand sculpted one, and compare, because they're different ones. Yeah, that was the first one, based on the trailer. Yeah, the colours are very different.
That's alright, it's your take on it.
Yeah.
I like the more greeny tone, to be honest.
Yeah, I prefer this new one as well.
A bit more olive.
See a bit of the crocodilian scales on the arms. Yeah. I wasn't too happy with the lines, but done like this, a bit more subtly, is a bit better, I think. Yeah, so we've got these two from Rebirth. Next time, we'll be painting this live and turning it into the raptor from Jurassic World Rebirth. We'll try and make it look nice. We're going to have to try and fill in the blanks a bit because we've only got that one nice render of the CG model. So we'll have to like figure out how to do that together live. That's going to be interesting. So I think with that, we're going to end the stream. We've talked about all sorts of stuff, as we usually do. There's not really many more questions you could ask, I guess, because we've been doing Q&As all this like recently a lot. What about the deleted CGI models? Deleted scene CGI models? Yeah. There's not really that much there because they are unfinished, unrendered. Like there's, well, it's not unrendered, obviously they rendered them in, but it's like they're not detailed enough to use as reference. Basic. Yeah, very very basic paint, very basic models. So I can't really use them as reference. Somebody get me through this nightmare.
It's a song.
Oh, right.
Well, it's a lyric in a song. Mike says, how do we feel about spiders? Mike, you know exactly how I feel about spiders.
Oh my goodness, Mike saved us. He's our hero. When we were in Exeter at the hotel, we got to the room. We started getting like, we were tired. We started unpacking. We went on the bed. Sora was just about to put her head on the pillow when we found this thing. Let me get a picture.
Warning: if you don't like spiders, don't.
Yeah, if you have arachnophobia, don't watch because it is ridiculous. The spider, wasn't it, Mike? It was ridiculous, wasn't it? It was huge. Okay, right. Viewing this, just be careful. Just don't look if you don't like spiders. This was on the pillow. I can't see if it's actually on screen properly. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He says it's the size of a small dog.
It was. Yeah, I think it was life size, about that size compared to my hand. I think.
It was about the size of the palm of your hand. It was massive.
It's about that size, I'd say. Wasn't it, Mike? Yeah, maybe like that. So I don't like killing things at all. It's off the screen now. You can watch again if you're not fussed. I mean, if you know what I mean. It's not there. It's not on the screen anymore, so you can watch again. Yeah, I don't like killing things at all. I'm not fussed about spiders usually. I usually just pick them up and just put them outside if we find one at home. But that one was just that big. It was screwing with me as well. Sora had to close herself in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was hiding in the bathroom, clinging to the roof, just trying to get away.
And I was like, what the heck do I do? So I go down to the reception and see if I could get a hold of someone there. But the reception was closed, and there was a sign saying there won't be anyone here until 7 a.m. And it was like midnight or something. And they said for any emergency, contact emergency patrol. I didn't want to contact emergency patrol for a spider. Because they'd be like, oh, these city boys. No, they would have Devonshire accents, wouldn't they? Devonshire, like Hagrid. Oh, these city boys don't really like us. Don't really like spiders, do they? Something like that. So, I went back to the room and told Sora, I'm sorry. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. Let me try and get a hold of Mike. It's Mike's birthday, bless him. And I messaged him saying, look, we have a problem. I'm sorry. we have a spider. Can you help us out? So he comes in. He's like Superman. He comes in. He's like, it's my birthday and I get to kill a spider. It's my lucky day. So he comes in and he gets rid of it. And we owe him a drink now. So next time we see you, Mike, we'll get you a nice beer or a nice cider or a nice whatever you want. You're our hero. Hero could save us. As Mike said, I think. Lamel. Yeah. It was mad, wasn't it? It's a ridiculous spider. It's huge.
We do not get spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, I showed Max as well. Max, he's in South Africa and he's got his fair share of wildlife there. I showed him and he was pretty perplexed too. Weren't you, Max? Is he still here? You were shocked too, weren't you? MVP Mike. Yes, a round of applause for Mike. Put applause emojis in the chat. Can I do that? Is there an applause? Clap. Let's see, clap. No. Oh, I have to put it in the search bit, of course. There you go.
Literally saved my life. I was gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, bless you.
Like, I can just about tolerate like a standard house spider, and they're only like, you know, like an inch across.
Yeah, there we go. The clapping's coming. Yes.
But that thing was so big.
It was ridiculous. It was insane.
You didn't even notice that until I just suddenly gasped and then
It's like
freaked out.
Aragog.
I just gasped and backed away like, I'm gonna die. I can't live here.
Aragog. Should have had an autograph signed by
I would have
Aragog.
flown to the other side of the planet to escape it. I would have done anything.
It's like those riddle. It's not like a riddle. It's just like a. Would you rather be like chased by 100 raptor-sized chickens or chicken-sized raptors and stuff? But there's the snail one, isn't there? Like,
Well, the never ending.
do you want to have a snail chasing you for like £1 million or whatever?
You have £1 million, but you'd be chased by a snail for
For the rest of your life.
And if it touches you, you die.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
But with a spider. Would you do that? £1 million? Guaranteed a house?
£1 million? Nothing in today's economy. I'm sorry. It's not worth it.
You guaranteed a house with £1 million though.
Yeah, but there's gotta be a bloody spider in it.
It wouldn't be in it.
Well, let's get in it. I'm not gonna vacuum seal my house. I'll suffocate.
Walks on 4 legs
In
in the day, 2 in the afternoon and 3 at night. Me. Okay, would you rather deal with that spider or a house full of bed bugs?
I mean, that's a silly question.
Probably the spider.
I-
Lorana knows the answer.
I mean, my answer to that question would be, for both of them, burn the house down. Problem solved.
What walks on 4 legs in the day, 2 in the afternoon and 3 at night?
That's the question.
The answer is burn the house.
No!
No, I'm just
The other
kidding.
one, you idiot.
A spider having a fight with me. Close.
The answer's man.
Why is it man? Is the time of day meant to represent the age? So a day is when they're a kid, a baby, so they're on all 4s. They're 2 in the afternoon is like when they're an adult, and 3 at night when they're old. They have a cane. Is that what it's meant to be?
That is literally it, yeah. I kind of typed it. As you finished guessing it, kind of put it on.
Was that the same riddle that in that video that we watched about with Markiplier? That he said, no, it does make sense. Raptexo's back. Still streaming? Yeah, we are. Literally just finished though. Look, that's it. That's the spino right there. It's a bit more green than I wanted it to be, but it's too late now. I sealed it. It works.
Yeah, unless there's any more last minute questions not regarding spiders.
Still 34 people watching. That's mad.
No, I've probably gotten close to 3 hours again. Because we always get close to 3 hours. That's about when we burn
It's
out.
11 o'clock. I think we should probably end the stream now. Oh, thank you, Raptix. Oh, you retracted your message. I saw a bit of it. I'm surprised you're not fan number 1. It says number 3.
It's how much you've been chatting.
Oh, like top fans and stuff.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
Chatting. And it
Oh,
resets.
Mooney's number 1. Yeah, Brent. Yeah, that makes sense. You're all number 1 in my heart. All of you.
Oh, how misses?
Dogson down made it. You lost Dogson. You missed the story about the spider.
I'll have to tell you another time.
Spider Slayer.
Yeah, you are
Yeah, Spider Slayer.
Indebted to you forever now.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you know, but I just feel like I'm obliged to tell you this because of how cool it is. Mike Thumb, right there in the chat, his mentor was Ray Harryhausen, the Ray Harryhausen. And I'm shocked if you don't know who that is. So yeah, we have a piece of history with us in the chat right now. He's like, oh, stop. Stop it, Ron. Stop. Yeah, Dodson, you would not have enjoyed...
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, you would not have enjoyed the picture of the spider. Yeah, see, I told you, Mike. These people know who Ray Harryhausen is. Like, he's always hesitant to bring it up, obviously, because he doesn't want to sound like, oh, I was my... But also, he's worried that people might not know who that is. But people in the chat, these people know. These people know. This is the place to brag. Tell them about the raptor I took to Dinocon. Yes. So Mike, he does stop motion armatures and stuff through a company that he works for called Animation Toolkit. He designed his own Phil Tippett inspired raptor stop motion armature, and he brought it with him at Dinocon. He's just carrying this gorgeous piece of kit around everywhere, and he was just grabbing the attention from everyone, which is just understandable. The thing was gorgeous, and he actually had it there, and it was mad. It was so cool. He just pose it so easily. It was mad. It's really, really beautiful. And yeah, and he grabbed the attention for even outside of the convention. There was like a family that went up to him and said, "That's so cool." And then one of the kids looks at me and he goes, "I'm sorry, are you Marco Makes?" Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I've seen your video through the Gaming Beaver and stuff. And then he says, "I haven't seen much. I've only seen 2 videos." And Mike was like, "Well, you gotta change that. You gotta watch more." And I looked at the kid, pointed at him, and I said, "You better." Bet that was traumatized the child. I guarantee you, he did not watch my videos when he went back. Couldn't stop playing it. Yeah, I couldn't stop playing with that raptor thing. Yeah, it's just you see it, you want to touch it. I just kept petting the head all the time.
So did everybody at Dinocon. Like, you got cornered every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
To talk to someone.
Yeah, you should find Mike on Instagram. Look for Animation Toolkit on Instagram, and you'll see all the cool stuff that he's made. And Marco's threatening children now, leaving this mark on the world. Great job. Hell yeah! Keep petting the Rex, he said. Marco's doing justice to new viewers and fans. Yes, Mike Duck Thumb or Animation Toolkit. Or both. Just follow him. Follow him. Follow his stuff. Look at the raptor he made. It's worth a look. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think with that we can end the stream. I think it's time.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah.
We've done all our Q&A.
Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. Right, so I'm going to officially end the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Really means a lot. Thanks for donating. You really don't have to. It's just such a pleasure just to hang out with you guys. It's just such a nice, wholesome environment to be with. And I don't really like talking to people much while I work, but it's just made this so much more enjoyable. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm really enjoying your company a lot. So next time we're going to be painting that raptor head. Not sure when. We'll just have to see. I'm playing at a festival this weekend. And then again in September, early September, I've got another gig. And I think from then on I should be quite free with stuff. So maybe then I can do another stream. Like early to mid-September-ish, I think. Gosh, time flies, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. You're all amazing. Love you to bits. Bye-bye. I need to end the stream. There it is. There's the X. Bye-bye.